you know, I was just a little scrawny kid from Africa, bro.
Yeah.
People always used to call me the name African Booty Scratcher, and you know, always mock me every time I say something. Oftentimes, these things to me were funny. I try not to think that deep to it, but they, you know, obviously they kept doing it to a certain extent. So did you face anything to that magnitude?
Just like you just said, I didn't take it too personal. You feel me?
Right.
Matter of fact, I did remember fighting somebody in middle school. We got
Did
in
you
a
fight,
fight.
bro?
I'm not gonna mention his name.
Yeah, right.
Like, you know what I mean? But I remember.
Person A.
Yeah.
Person
A,
A,
bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I remember doing that, but I think that was the only thing. I felt like it was over a girl.
Over a girl?
I don't know who the girl was, but
Right.
I did let this ride for a minute. What I remember was just getting in a fight, bro. Saying stuff that kind of like didn't really fit with me. You feel me? Like you talk about like African booty scratch and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
You know, cause I used to say, man, I ain't never scratched. I ain't never scratched.
Right, like
somebody,
I never really
I keep saying this. I can't let somebody control my anger. You know what I mean? That's
you know,
stuff. If somebody can make you mad,
yeah.
You know, especially something so stupid, because I know that's not true. So why fit into that, like, negativity, and you know, it's only gonna get me out of character most of the time.
Not only that, bro. Like I feel like as you get older, that's when you realize that. When you're a kid, you know what I mean? You would actually not realize that, right?
Right.
But right now, it's more like you realize it's more like it's not even their fault no more. It's not nobody's fault. It's not even the kid's fault. It's not like social media, bro. Have they ever showed you the capital of Sierra Leone, bro?
Right.
I mean, but they will show like other areas
That's not
of Africa that had nothing to do with nothing else.
True.
Like we act like just like here, bro. Like if you think about the U.S., bro, like we have like other states that are not doing so well. You feel me?
Right.
So like most of these people that have these cameras or whatever the social media they're controlling, you know what I mean, they will go to places like, you know what I mean, like again, go back to like states that have not doing well, and then we all perceive that as like the whole Africa's like that.
It's like that, right? You know, but at the end of the day, it's like I stopped doing that, and I came to the realization that most of these people really don't know. It's like most of everyone that asks questions like that don't really know as far as what Africa is truly like. It's really a beautiful place that I believe if you have the opportunity, you should go check out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think that's true. You talk about time. You're right. As you mature, basically, you kind of realize that it's not really about, you know what I mean? Because like every generation has that like ignorant thing going on with their life. Right. You know what I mean? Right. But it's like it's not about that. It's social media, bro. At the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? It's showing, you know, just like Juju, bro. Like Juju see whatever he can, and he will judge people, everybody about that. You feel me?
Right.
I can't control that. I can always tell him, hey, it's not like that. But if he keeps seeing something that he keeps seeing it over and over and over, eventually he's gonna feel like, well, it's the whole place like that. You know what I mean?
That, right?
So it's not that. I think it's what we really learn, you know, as when we kids, you know.
You came to the state again when you was 13. At that time, like, what were you doing outside of school? Were you working at that time?
Oh yeah. I was working. I was actually doing mechanic
work
with my uncle. You know, my mom used to say it was because both of them used to say like, well, you know how like they used to say like, honestly, bro, if you're from African culture, you know that your mom and dad just didn't raise you. Everybody raised you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like aunties,
that's true, though.
Uncles,
that's
you know what I mean? Cousins, you know what I mean?
Because as me being from Sierra Leone, you being from Gambia, you know, we do share similar traditions and stuff.
Yeah.
So my mom just didn't raise me. It was the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, bro.
Be honest, bro. Have you ever messed up with somebody caught her real bad? Like, do you have any stories? Like that?
Honestly, bro, nah, bro. I have not.
Yeah.
I was that day because when I started being a mechanic, right?
Right.
My uncle was there. You feel me? So like, he tell me what to do. I just do exactly what he does. He tell me to do.
So you were more like a handyman.
A handyman, right? So right, that's when I started, right? But you gotta realize this though. I've been doing this for like 6 years, or maybe 8 years really, because I started doing 13, 14, until I stopped doing it in high school.
High school, okay.
I don't know. Soon as I graduated from high school.
Okay.
Right? As soon as I got from high school. Yep, I would say 2012. That's when I stopped.
2012.
With my uncle. It really taught me a lot of value. You know what I mean? Like, I learned a lot because of that. I know a lot of cars. I learn how to work on cars. I enjoy working on cars really. Really on like days
Right.
that's like good outside. Like summertime. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And yeah. So, yeah, I've been working, bro.